If you are a business owner or you're aspiring to be a business owner, it doesn't matter what industry you are in, I want to share with you 20 different things that I have learned along the way after being an entrepreneur for 20 years. And we're going to get to that right now. Hi, my name is Anita Cordell, and I am a licensed real estate agent in Kansas City, both licensed in Kansas and Missouri, and I have my broker's license on the Missouri side, and I have been doing this for 20 years. Through the 20 years, I've learned a lot, I've grown a lot, I've made a lot of mistakes, and so along the way, I've made a list of some things that I have learned, and I wanted to share them with you today. If you stay to the very end, you will be able to see a bonus one that I have added just this morning. So here we go with these 20 tips. I hope that you can apply them to your business or your future entrepreneur aspirations with whatever industry you are in. The first thing that I have learned in 20 years of being an entrepreneur is to surround yourself with people who are going to help you grow. This does not necessarily mean people that are in your broker if you are a real estate agent. It means colleagues that are going to be helping you push yourself to reach your goals, to reach those aspirations. So surround yourself with people who are going to help you grow. And this does not just mean people in your industry. You can surround yourself with other people who are in other industries that are performing at the rate that you want to perform at, and it doesn't matter the industries. One of the things that I learned was to not only have patience with myself as well as patience throughout the transaction, but also be able to teach that patience to my clients. Now, one of the things that I am not proud of is the fact that while I was raising my kids to not say the word, I can't do something, I actually was saying that in my business. I was telling myself that I could not do something, and I was not having patience with myself in my growth. And so I've learned to have more patience with myself, have patience in the transaction, and make sure that I'm not speaking negatively throughout that transaction to myself. The third thing on my list that I've learned in being a real estate agent for 20 years is that the thing that I'm selling, which is homes, is not just what this real estate business is about. It's about relationships. And those are maintained in your friendships. And so no matter what industry you have, maintaining friendships is so key and so vital, because a lot of those friends are going to help you grow, not just as a person, but as a business. So make sure that you really value the friendships over the product that you are selling. Another thing that I've learned through the years is to own the part of my business where I am a problem solver. Now, there's going to be days where you as an entrepreneur are going to have very difficult times. You're going to feel like you're pulling your hair out, and you're going to feel like you're doing everything you can to keep life just rolling and surviving. And on those days, it is okay to cry. I have definitely had my days where I've been filled with tears. However, we have to take that problem and learn how to problem solve, but don't let the problem keep you stuck, and don't let the problem define you. The fifth thing on my list is the fact that I learned early on that my clients have the biggest hearts. I used to foster kids, and there was one point where we had 6 kids, including my own 3. We had 3 other kids and my 3, and there were several times where I had to go out showing properties or meet a client with all 6 in my van. And I learned early on that my clients have the biggest heart, and they loved what I was doing, and they embraced that part of my life, and they embraced that season, and never once looked down on me being unprofessional for having my kids there. I'm telling you, people love being real, and people love being a part of your business as well. And so if you are professional but yet real and sharing your life with people, your clients are going to love you even more. And that is one of the things that I learned. My clients have the biggest hearts. The sixth thing that I learned in selling real estate for 20 years is to not be afraid to ask for connections. So sometimes people will be really hardcore at, calling and asking for referrals and the whole bit, but it's not just about referrals, it's about connecting to people who you can help, as well as connecting to people who can help you grow. So don't be afraid to ask for those connections. Number 7, It is okay to hire my kids to help me with my business, and it's okay for you to hire your kids to help you with your business. Number 8, make sure that you store snacks in your car. I cannot tell you how many times before I learned this, I would be out and about showing properties and I would get hungry and then I would start to get hangry, and I don't want to be around my clients like that. I want to be fully nourished and to make sure that I'm taking care of myself. So take care of yourself, whether that's if you're a real estate agent or if you're an actress on set. Make sure that you have snacks in your purse. It's not other people's job to fully take care of you, especially if you have food allergies. So put some snacks in your car, in your purse, and just always make sure that you're going to take care of yourself. Learned that the hard way. Number 9 is most people don't even really care what company you're with. In fact, most people don't even know what company you're with. They will hire you because of you and the service that you provide. So make sure that your service supersedes anything above and beyond anything that you could do. Make sure that they are hiring you because they love you and the service that you provide. Number 10 was a hard one for me to learn. It was a lesson that I learned especially recently, but my clients actually enjoy hearing from me. Your clients actually enjoy hearing from you. So don't be afraid to call them. Don't be afraid to text them. Don't be afraid to reach out to people and see how they're doing. They want to hear from you. They hired you for a reason. They enjoyed probably the process of buying a home, especially if it was with you, or they enjoyed the process of buying that product and they're wanting and like you. So don't be afraid to reach out to them. Number 11, don't be afraid to be yourself, especially if it's on video and the way that things are going right now in our industry and in your industry as well. Doing videos, whether that's Instagram Reels or TikToks or whatever it is that your platform is you're trying to grow your business on, don't be afraid to be yourself. Number 12, I learned that it's okay to not have all the answers. And that is why it's so important, back on number 1, the first tip that I gave, to surround yourself with other people who are going to help you grow. If you don't have the answers, you have a network of people who do, and one of those people in that network is going to help you with the problem that you're solving. And so make sure that it is okay to not have all the answers, but surround yourself with people who do so that you can find the answers for your clients. Another thing that I've learned after being in the real estate business for 20 years is it's never too late. It is never too late to learn new structures and new systems to put in place. So it's never too late to revitalize your business. It's never too late to revamp, to reignite, to rebrand, and to restructure. So don't lose heart. It is never too late. Number 14 on my list of 20 things that I have learned in 20 years of being an entrepreneur is to always have a vendor list. This vendor list is vendors that you have used in the industry that are become your preferred vendors that you want to give referrals out and to help your clients by serving them and having great connections. So be sure and build those relationships, build that structure, build that preferred vendor list so that you can provide the best service you can for your clients. Number 15 on my list of 20 things that I've learned in 20 years of being a real estate agent is there's going to be people that don't like me. But there's going to be a lot of people who love me. And the first person that needs to love me is myself. So never forget, don't let the people that don't like you keep you down. Focus on the people who love you and who are supporting you and who surround you and cheer you on. Number 16 was a little tough for me to learn along the ways, but I did, and I am so grateful. It's about surrounding yourself with the same mentality that you want to grow into. And that idea is don't hoard your business ideas. It is okay to share your business ideas because that is an abundant mentality. The more that you share and the more that you help other people grow, the more it's going to return to you and the more that people are going to come and bless you and your business is going to grow. Just watch. It will. Number 17, follow your gut. Even if it is hard, even if you're having such a difficult time making the decision, if your gut is telling you to go down one path instead of the other, follow your gut. Number 18 was another lesson that I had to learn the hard way. Follow up with your leads and follow up with your past clients. They want to hear from you anyway, but following up is so vital. It's so important for marketing. It's so important to help grow your business. And there were many years that I did not follow up effectively, and my business didn't grow as fast or as strong as what I had hoped it would be. And so I learned along the ways, always follow up with the people that are in your circle of influence as well as your leads, and make sure that they don't forget who you are. Number 19, don't quit on real estate. I wish that I would have kept a lot of the properties that I had owned in the past. In fact, I got rid of all of them, and I wish that I would have kept them and held on to them, even if it was making one into an Airbnb or a rental property for long term. I just wish that I would have made some decisions that were different, that would have gotten me a little bit farther where I am today. So that is one big lesson that I learned in the 20 years of real estate, is to make sure that I buy and hold and not get rid of them. I wish I would have invested way earlier when I was younger and kept with it. So if you are thinking about this and watching this video, real estate, don't give up on it, don't quit, give it a try. And number 20, I have learned through the years that it's important to have family around. I understand that as an entrepreneur, you want to service and you want to provide for your family, but don't spend so much time on building your business that you forget about building the relationships that are around you. In fact, one of my daughters lives in another state. My sister lives in another state. My parents actually recently moved from my city to another state. And it really just goes to show you that as an entrepreneur, we have to learn how to balance what is truly important. Yes, we have to build a business, but we also need to make sure that our family relationships are important and vital. And so that is the core of who I am, and I've just learned along the ways to make sure that I really feed into my family like I'm feeding into my business. All right, the bonus thing that I have learned is 2 parts. The first part is to always take a vacation. I know that it is difficult, and I know that it can be expensive at some of the vacations that you want to take, but it is so important to get away and to spend time with your loved ones and to make sure that you rest and recoup and take care of yourself on vacations. And the second thing is also correlating with the time. If you are investing a lot of time in doing things that other people can do for you if you hire them, I would say hire them, because when you hire them, you will actually free up more time to grow your business. One of the people that I have hired recently to help me out is a house cleaner. And I'm telling you, it sounds kind of foo-foo-y, but having a house cleaner come in and clean my home has been a truly mental saving in me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know that I spoke a little bit about the industry regarding real estate, but I also have had multiple other businesses that I've ran over the last 20 years, and I've learned some things along the way. And so I hope that this list will help you in your endeavors, and I hope that you as an aspiring entrepreneur can take some of these items off of the things that I've learned and grow your business even more. My contact information is below, so if you ever want to reach out to me, I get texts and emails and phone calls from people just like you who want me to help them make a transition, whether that is purchasing a home, selling a home, investing in a home, and I would love to help them as well as you. Be sure and like this video, subscribe to this channel, and be sure and click the bell so that you can be notified anytime I post something new. To buy or sell, call Anita Cordell, #AnitaHome, because there's no place like home.